How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and thanks for sticking with me here. I've got another video to do. This one is my Canadian black metal collection. Now, first up, this is AMSG's first EP. This is called The Principle of Evil Becomes the Ideal of the Promethean. Yeah, because all that's necessary. That entire sentence. Good stuff, though. I don't quite remember if they started adding, like, that trumpet or saxophone or whatever the hell they use that isn't, a normal black metal instrument. If it's in this or not, but it's good stuff regardless. I really enjoy it. It's unique for black metal in general. It's pretty good. I'm actually probably lucky to get a copy of this. This is probably pretty, not rare, but like I'm pretty sure they're down to their last couple of copies if they have any. So definitely message the band page and get your ass a copy while they're still available and shit. It says 3 songs on it. This has the Invocation of the Nameless One. Wow. Goddess of the Hidden Moon and Goddess of the Hidden. That is a hard track to say. Goddess of the Hidden Moon of Blood. Black Tongues of the Goat. But this font makes it look like boat. So, there you go. Black Tongues of the Boat. Next. This is AMSG's second release. This is Anti-Cosmic Tyranny. And it's in a slipcase. Cool. And I just dropped some stickers. It's the back of the slipcase. This is the CD inside with the very interesting front cover. It's neat. You pretty much see this in every one of Runner JMA or Runner JMA. I don't know why I call him Runner JMA. It's probably just how my brain interpreted that username when I first saw it. Anyways, you usually see this flag or this front cover as a flag in a lot of his videos. And glad I got a copy of this too. This is their first full-length album. Black Rites of Black Shadows, Reincarnation of the Sun, Sacrificial Chance of Cosmic Separation, Gnosis Granted from the Bloodline of Fire, Hererix and Ashes, Herrix. I don't know, man. That fucking font is killing me. Bone, Blood, and Blackthorn, which is honestly the best song on here. This one definitely has some saxophone in it. If that sounds weird to you, because you've never heard of it in black metal as I'm picking up these stickers, well, it's because it is. I don't think I've ever heard any other black metal band incorporate saxophone into their stuff, so very interesting. Definitely recommend checking it out if you have not. It's pretty good. I think there's still quite a few copies available out there, so don't worry about scrambling to get your hands on a copy if you don't have one yet. But yeah, those are the stickers, by the way. I have to figure out if I'm going to put them on anything or if I'm just going to leave them in this. I probably will just end up leaving them in this. Ah, man. I'm having a great day so far, if anyone's wondering. Alright, next is Oncraig. That's ANHKREHG with their first full-length album called La Mensonge de Masada. I'm not French, so I butchered the fuck out of that. This is apparently their 4th release somehow, because it's ANHCD004. So I would like to know what else was released before this, and maybe get it if it's different. But yeah, good, damn good Quebec black metal. Unfortunately, no longer around anymore. Sigh, but whatever. Songs on here are Masada, Slaves Rebellion, L'Assault Final, Les Les Enfants de Masada Manson, Message au Peuple d'Israël. Number 5 is just capital letters, Oncraig. Number 6 is The Oath. And then To the Devil a Daughter, Act 3, Terre Promise. I sound like an asshole trying to pronounce those fucking French song titles. And I know. This, oh fuck, man. I wish this shit was on a shirt and I could buy that. I love that logo. I don't know why. It's just a stylized Baphomet goat head, I'm sure, but it's pretty cool. Now the interesting about this is one of the bandmates in this band. It's called Tormentor, and in AMSG they had or still have a guy called Tormentor. So I'm like, is that the same dude, or the just black metal artists like to call themselves Tormentor? I don't know. Great stuff though. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Burzum, vocal-wise at points. So I don't know if you like that. Check this out. I also have their next album, their second album, Lands of War. This doesn't sound so much like that. This sounds a little bit more just regular, kind of fast, angry, venomous black metal, with a little bit of low end and a little bit of like better production. Yeah, really good stuff. Once again, love that logo. Just I don't know why. Here's the inside. Definitely check that shit out. I always try to recommend people check out Oncraig because it's just really good, somewhat unique black metal. The track list is The Omen, which is the intro, Revenge of the Black Gods with a Z, Wonderful Lands of War, Le Champs de Mort, De va punir Azrael, which I think was on this. Was it not? Oh. Maybe that's part 2 of that song, because there's another Israel song on this one. Number 4 on this album. Said Message au Peuple d'Israël. And this one's De va punir Israel. Maybe they just really hate Muslims. Let's see. Number 6, that's what we were on. Right. And peu avec soi-même and guerre avec les autres. Yeah, all that. Number 7 is Revelation X, and number 8 is another long French name, but I'm going to butcher it anyways. Nous sommes une partie de la Légion de Baal, which Baal is a demon, so in something about a party of the Legion of Baal. Partying with demons, woo! Alright, so did I? Yeah, I already showed the inside. You're done. You're done looking at that one. It's a good album though. Check it out if you can. Discogs. Alright, so last album by these guys, the third album. This is Against You All. So, yeah, they're not your friends. Sorry. The next is The Arrival. Second song is Against You All. Third is Set Me Free. Dark Soul, My Rage of Berserker. La Mort Reine du Monde, Howls from the North. Hair, with 2 dots above the eye for some reason. Ways of the Mask. Shiva, God of Destruction. And La Malediction Finale. Pretty good. Not as good as the second album, but still pretty decent. I really like it. It's good stuff. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but my kids are going nuts in the background of this video. The wife is currently kind of ill, and I've been trying to take care of these guys all week. Pretty much just by myself. And yeah, let me tell you about children, my friends. You know everything that you want to do in life and all those goals and dreams and hopes and you know, fun stuff? Do all that first. Do all of that first, and then maybe have kids. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, I love them to bits, but they also drive me up the fucking wall. Alright, next. This is Blood of Christ's second album. As the rain gently falls, like my fucking subscriber count. No. Actually, that's been going up pretty decently. I'm surprised I'm still getting like all of you viewers. Like, how do you stay here and put up with my shit? I don't know, but God bless you, or Satan bless you, whatever. I don't believe in either of those two figures, so it doesn't matter to me. These guys, they're black metal, but they've got the odd like death metal element. They've got the odd kind of grindy type of element in their stuff. The vocals are like there's like 3 or 4 or 5 different kinds of vocals in here, depending on what song. This is like a party mix. You ever get that trails mix or party mix, bag of snackables? Well, this is kind of it. This is like in the black metal genre, but then it's got like every song is a different branch off of something different, and it's crazy. I love this shit. I love throwing it in the mix on my Xbox because I'll get all this straightforward black metal or atmospheric black metal, and all of a sudden one of these dudes' songs will come on. I'll be like, holy shit, what am I listening to? And I should just instantly realize that it's Blood of Christ. But yeah, I think these guys are from Toronto. Do not quote me because you'll probably be led very astray. But they're Canadian, so there's that. At least it's Canadian, somewhat black metal. Maybe Montreal. Says something about Montreal on the back here, so maybe. Just do yourself a favor. These are very unorthodox black metal with like offshoots of everything depending on what song you listen to. This is more of a kind of a weirder, softer kind of album at points. Hence, the title, as the rain gently falls. Soothing, maybe. Some of them aren't so much, but definitely check it out. And then I got their third album. I need to get the first one sometime eventually down the road, when I'm like 40 maybe. This is, what the fuck is this? This is Breeding Chaos with an interesting like little old 9mm film fucking cross on there. It's interesting for sure. Yeah. What to say about this one? This one's a little heavier. This one's a little bit more like all over the place, even more so. But it's all heavy. It's all pretty much heavy. As the other one was more softer stuff. Not like completely soft. Like there's some like heavy songs on there here and there, but this one's a little bit more heavy and probably their more well recognized release. If you know of Blood of Christ, you probably know Breeding Chaos over anything else. And another thing that totally makes them Canadian is the Canadian leaves just randomly on the ground there, and like black Canadian leaves. That's fucking awesome. Gotta love that shit. And then just boom, another Canadian flag right in the back there. What does it fucking say? Blood of Christ are proudly Canadian. Fucking racists. No. Pride comes before a fall, don't you know? Don't you know, dear? I don't know. I can't really think of any like decent songs off of this. I've stopped naming all the tracks. I apologize. I'm not going to do that anymore though. Just check this out. Blood of Christ, Breeding Chaos, great stuff. Canadian. Proudly Canadian. Next is a band I know is from Toronto. This is Cryptic Howling. I did the dumbass mistake of starting to put these guys as a new entry into Discogs, and then realized, Cryptic ends with a K, not with a C. So I deleted all that, hours worth of information that I put for this on there, and just added this to my collection on Discogs. Which is, like, once again, an amazing thing that you can do on Discogs, is add your collection to it and find out how much your shit is worth. So that's cool. Once again, no real songs that stick out in my mind with this one. This is their first album, which I forgot to tell you the name of. This is Vitium Intinus, or Intus, I don't fucking know. Something Latin, I'm sure. Vitium Intus, yeah. Latin, I'm sure. Decent, pretty decent. I like it. Their second album, though, is much better. And it's just called Them. So, yeah, this is Cryptic Howling with Them. I couldn't even recommend a song of this either. Just listen to this whole album. It's damn good. It's just damn good black metal. And it's not like just grim, frostbitten, like raw shit that no one can get into. This is some pretty decent production, but still like very black metal-y, and there's some riffarama shit going on, and you're like, the riffs are like potato chips in this, released by Cryptic Howling. My bad. Do look up them too. Cryptic Throne are from the U.S. though. But yeah, Cryptic Howling, them, the best album. They have an album after this that I need to get that's actually pretty cheap on eBay, but I just haven't gotten around to getting it yet. I need to change that when I get some money. But I've got so much other shit to buy, like more rare, obscure shit that I'm having more interest in lately. Next, I've shown this one a few times. This is the Slim Cardboard EP by Fire Cult. One word. All one word. Fire Cult. This is the Lord of Eternal Fire EP. You definitely need this in your lives. The mixing and production is kind of whatever. But this shit's awesome. I love that logo. I need this logo on a shirt, and I need it yesterday. It's on a CDR, not professionally printed, but I like the logo. It's pretty cool. It's good. Definitely order this. Go to Firecult, bandcamp.com. Order yourself a copy. There's not many left. You need to do it now. I'm going to tell you the songs on this, though, because they're really good. Upon the Threshold of Creation, Summoning the Powers of the Nocturnal God, Lord of the Eternal Fire, Meditation of the Blackened Sky, and Visions of Black Fire. So, yeah, lots of cult-sounding songs on this motherfucker. And look at this dude. He's just carrying a giant torch. He's throwing up a, bullet belt there. I need to get a bullet belt. I don't have a proper one, and it costs a lot, though. I think they're like $32 Canadian for a bullet belt, maybe more. The cult life is not cheap, my friend. It is definitely not cheap. Hashtag poor cult life. Let's see here. Next, Legion 666. This is more of a blackened punk with the odd thrash element black metal band from Canada. I also believe they're from Toronto as well. Yeah, Toronto, Ontario. Very cool. This is the first album. This is called Kiss the Goat. Pucker up, baby. Yeah. He kind of looks like an autistic goat, though. Look at those eyeballs. They're all like... Ow, that hurt. Really good stuff, though. I like that skull. I'd probably wear that on a shirt, too. But, check them out. These guys are not like Destroyer 666. Maybe similar. I'm going to have to listen to that band again. I don't recall actually liking that band at all, though. But yeah, Legion 666 from Toronto, Kiss the Goat. Go check that shit out. And the next two is Enochian, rather. This is by one man, black metal dude from Lethbridge, Ontario, on Deathbridge Records. This is the 4-track EP, limited to 66 copies. I've got copy number 51. Even a thanks out to me by Priest himself, back when he had long hair. That's cool. On a CDR, do-it-yourself label, disc label. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's cool. It's kind of like melodic, atmospheric black metal. You'll enjoy it. So yeah, definitely check out Enochian.bandcamp or Enochian.bandcamp.com. Maybe. I'll just throw some links in when I'm done this, maybe. And then his full-length album. This is Scrolls of the Necropolis. Sorry. Lips. Scrolls of the Pussy Lips? No, it's Scrolls of the Necropolis. Limited to 100 copies. I got copy 37, and even signed the inside for me. I'm gonna have to finish this shit up really quickly. Good stuff here. On a digipack. Once again, this digipack, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's really kind of blurry and not very sharp, and everything's like kind of off. I mean, this makes it look good. Like this camera here makes the lettering and everything look pretty good, but in real life it's blurry as shit. Especially if you've got 20/20 vision, you can notice that. Like this, the CD part, excellent. they did an excellent job on the CD part. Looks good. Like the logo is sharp, crisp, like clean, sharp lines. This is done well. But the lettering and shit on the back and on the front, on the inside, just blurry. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Regardless of all that, forget about that. The music on this, though, is fantastic. It's a little bit more straight up black metal. It kind of reminds me of a cross between Attila from Mayhem and Dude from Inquisition, but telling you, man, do everything you want in life first before you have kids. I'm just telling you. Anyways, this is the last one. Check them out. Good stuff. I'm glad I have copies of these two albums by Enochian. Cool dude. Go check them out. Go buy a copy. Support that shit. And long live Canadian black metal, my friends.